So I make a decision right now as a real estate agent. For example, somebody's listening to the show right now. I'm making a decision. Eric, I'm going to do one extra deal every single month, or maybe two extra deals every single month. There you go. I made the decision. What's next?
Okay, so specifically, I mean, we can take this down to the taxable level, strategically, et cetera. But, I had somebody joking with me about affirmations. I always joke that I'm a manifesting ninja. Like, I have screwed up so many times since that story I told you about riding my bike to the client meeting. Just to be clear, like, this is not sunshine and rainbows. This is just like, I'll try that and I'll experiment with this. And if it screws up, then I'll pivot and I'll try something different because, I've moved away from desperation, but I do have determination and certainly like I'm working on the muscle of decisiveness, right? But what I find is that when you put that pin in the GPS and you wake up every day, and whether you wake up earlier or you wake up late, I actually don't care what time people wake up. Everyone should at least start their day with intention. So I don't know how many people are listening here that this morning their phone was their alarm clock. And as soon as their alarm went off, or regardless, maybe they didn't even set an alarm, the first thing you do is you roll over and you grab your phone. And the next thing you do, you look at the alerts and you're looking at text messages. And before you know it, you're checking emails. And before your feet have even hit the floor, you're in the rabbit hole of social media. And so before you've even really allowed your brain to turn on and to think about how to make decisions from a clear mind and a clear heart, we've literally allowed our energy and our attention, and in some cases, our emotions, to be hijacked by everyone else's agenda. And as real estate professionals, avoiding the interruption and the external attack on our energy, attention, and emotion is probably the hardest thing we could ever do from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. So the first thing I encourage people to do is start your day with some routine that doesn't involve anyone else but you. Now, easier said than done when you have young children, pets waking you up that need to go out, whatever, you've got a spouse at home and they wake up at the same time as you. I read The Miracle Morning for Real Estate Agents in 2015, and I had every reason not to start a morning routine. I had a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and my business had more than doubled again that year, and I was working till 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I had toddlers waking me up in the night. I mean, I had every reason not to start my day with intention and to use sleep as the excuse to not get up. But I can tell you that it's called a miracle morning for a reason. There is nothing short of miraculous when you carve out time to sit in silence, meditation, prayer, or just stare at a blank wall with a cup of coffee and allow your brain to wake up naturally. And then journal some things that you're grateful for and activate hope and positivity and pride and gratitude for all the things that you already have, all the blessings you already have. And then put some attention on your goals and where you want to go and allow new ideas to creep into your clear mind, and read something inspiring that gets you fired up, because it doesn't matter what state of mind or emotion you wake up in. You could wake up exhausted. You could wake up aggravated, frustrated, anxious, filled with doubt, stressed out, preoccupied by the fire you're putting out at work, whatever. You wake up that way. You can't start doing before you focus on who you're going to be. So you have to take the wheel of you first and foremost. Before you ever decide what to do, you need to decide who you want to be, how you want to feel, and how you want to show up in the world today to the people that matter personally and professionally. So if you don't do that, then you wake up and you roll right into everybody else's agenda, and you bring all that negative energy with you, which is the vibration you operate from. So if you want to change your results, you have to change your energetic state. You have to take the wheel of you and manage you first. And when you do that, you change the vibration that you bring into the doing and the interacting throughout the day. So when you do this process, and however you want to do it, but if you read The Miracle Morning, they give you a step-by-step on how to do it. That's why I recommend it. But the gist of it is that whatever you need to do, that process of pause, gratitude, reflection, focus on my goals, look at the pin in the GPS, read something that's educational or inspiring or action-oriented. By the time I'm done that, I've shifted from however I woke up into this person who is literally awake, clear-headed, focused, energized, with new ideas and then go interact with the world. So the decision on what to do next cannot come to you if you wake up in a negative state and you go into reactive from the minute you wake up. You're not giving your creative mind the opportunity to tap into what your heart already knows is available. Like your intuition is so all-knowing, but we can't hear what our heart's trying to say because we're so caught up in our head and just racing. You know what I'm saying?